What slots should you never play?
The penny slots were adjusted to not pay when the casino was crowded.
Las Vegas slot machines are everywhere. Walk through any casino and you'll see them. Rows upon rows of flashing lights, ringing bells, and hypnotic screens. And there's always someone playing these dangerously addictive machines, often called the crack cocaine of the casino floor. Slot machines lure players in with dazzling graphics, carefully engineered sounds, and the tantalizing promise of life-changing jackpots. While most recreational players simply sit down at whatever machine catches their eye, professional players know better. Today, we sat down with a former casino slot technician who spent over a decade programming and maintaining these machines. He's revealing exactly which slots you should never play, no matter how attractive they look or how big the jackpot displays. The machines he's warning you about, they're specifically designed to take your money faster than anything else on the floor. And the casino is counting on you not knowing which ones they are. Let's start with the first machine type that casinos love because it has some of the worst odds on the entire floor. Machine number 1. Branded and licensed slot machines. You've seen these machines: Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Wheel of Fortune, Friends, The Big Lebowski, Sex and the City, any slot machine based on a TV show, movie, celebrity, or popular brand. They look amazing. The graphics are professional. The sound effects are pulled directly from the shows. You recognize the characters and feel comfortable sitting down to play. That's exactly what the casino wants. But here's what they're not telling you. Every single one of these machines has a significantly worse payback percentage than comparable non-branded slots. And the reason is simple: licensing fees. When a casino puts a Game of Thrones slot machine on their floor, they're paying royalties to HBO for every single machine. The slot manufacturer paid HBO for the license. The casino pays the manufacturer. And all of that money has to come from somewhere. It comes from you, from your potential winnings. A regular slot machine from the same manufacturer might have a 92 to 94% payback. The branded version of that same game, 85 to 88%. That 5 to 7% difference is massive. Let me put that in real numbers. Let's say you're playing a dollar slot and you make 1,000 spins during your session. That's $1,000 wagered. On a non-branded machine with a 92% payback, you'd theoretically lose $80. On a branded machine with an 86% payback, you'd lose $140. That's $60 more in losses just because you wanted to play a machine with familiar characters on it. I've seen the internal data. One major casino had both a Game of Thrones machine and a non-branded, fantasy-themed machine from the same manufacturer sitting side by side. Same features, same bonus structure, same volatility. The only difference was the branding. The Game of Thrones machine had an 86.2% payback. The generic fantasy machine had a 92.8% payback. That's nearly a 7% difference in house edge. Casinos know these machines attract players regardless of the poor odds. You see something familiar, something you loved watching on TV, and you think it'll be more fun. It's not. It's just more expensive. The solution is simple. Play generic-themed slots from the same manufacturers. You get the same game features, the same bonus rounds, the same volatility without paying the brand tax. Your money lasts longer, and your odds are significantly better. If you see a celebrity name, a TV show, a movie title, or any licensed brand on a slot machine, walk away. Find the generic version. Your bankroll will thank you. Machine. Number 2. Airport and convenience location slots. This is the worst category of slot machines in existence, and I mean that literally. The absolute worst payback percentages you will find anywhere are at airports, gas stations, grocery stores, convenience stores, and laundromats. The reason is simple. You're a captive audience. You're not comparison shopping. You're killing time before a flight. You're filling up your gas tank and you see a machine inside. You're doing laundry and there's a slot machine in the corner. Casinos operating these locations know you're not there for the gambling. You're there for other reasons. So they set the payback percentages as low as legally allowed. And how low is that? In most states, the minimum required payback is 75%. Airport slots and convenience slots operate at or near that minimum. 75 to 85% payback is standard. Compare that to a typical casino floor, where payback ranges from 88 to 95%. You are losing 10 to 20% more per spin at these convenience locations. Let me tell you a story. I once watched a business traveler at McCarran Airport in Las Vegas lose $500 in 20 minutes playing a slot machine while waiting for his flight. He was betting $2 a spin. He lost it all. That same $500 bankroll at a machine on the Strip would have lasted him 2 hours or more. He paid a $250 stupidity tax for playing an airport slot. And here's the really insulting part. These convenience location slots don't give you players club benefits, no comps, no free play, no rewards, just straight losses with the worst odds in the industry. I don't care how bored you are. I don't care if you have an hour to kill. Do not play slots at airports, gas stations, grocery stores, or any convenience location, ever. If you absolutely must gamble while traveling, wait until you reach an actual casino. The difference in payback percentage is so significant that it's worth the wait. Machine number 3. 6-5. Jacks or better video poker. Video poker is different from slots because it involves actual skill. If you play with perfect strategy, you can achieve payback percentages approaching 100%. Some full-pay video poker games even exceed 100% when you factor in comps and promotions. But here's the problem. Not all video poker machines are created equal. The pay table, that's the payout structure for different hands, varies dramatically between machines. And most players don't know how to read them. The gold standard in video poker is 9-6 jacks or better. That means a full house pays 9 coins, and a flush pays 6 coins when you're betting 1 coin. With perfect strategy, this game returns 99.54%. You're only giving the house a 0.46% edge, but casinos have gotten sneaky. They've introduced 6-5 jacks or better. Full house pays 6 coins, flush pays 5 coins. Looks almost the same, plays almost the same, but the payback percentage drops to 95%. That's a 4.5% difference. Massive in gambling mathematics. And they mix these machines together on the casino floor. You'll see a row of video poker machines. Some are 9-6, some are 8-5, some are 7-5, some are 6-5. They look identical. Same manufacturer, same interface, but completely different odds. Most players sit down, start playing, and never check the pay table. They're giving the house an extra 4 to 5% edge without even knowing it. I've seen casinos do something even more deceptive. They'll put one 9-6 machine at the end of a row, then fill the rest with 6-5 machines. Players see the good pay table on the end machine, assume the whole row is the same, and sit down at a bad machine. The impact is significant. Let's say you're a video poker player who plays 10 hours a week, betting $5 a hand, playing 600 hands per hour. That's $30,000 in total wagers per week. On 9-6 jacks, or better with perfect strategy, you'd expect to lose about $138 per week. On 6-5 jacks or better, you'd lose $1,500 per week. Over a year, that's the difference between losing $7,000 and losing $78,000. Same game, same strategy, different pay table. The solution is simple, but requires discipline. Before you insert a single dollar into any video poker machine, check the pay table. Look specifically at the full house and flush payouts. If it says 9-6, sit down and play. If it says anything less than 9-6, walk away and find a better machine. They exist. You just have to look for them. And here's a tip. Higher denomination machines almost always have better pay tables. If you can't find 9-6 jacks or better at the quarter level, check the dollar machines. The pay tables improve as denomination increases. Never play video poker without checking the pay table first. It's the single most important factor in your expected return. Machine number 4. Penny slots with 100+ lines. This is the most deceptive category on this entire list, and it's probably the most common mistake recreational players make. Penny slots sound cheap. You hear penny slot and you think you're betting small amounts. You're not. Modern penny slots have 50, 75, 100, or even 243 ways to win, and the catch is you have to bet on all of them to activate the bonus features and get the full game experience. So when you're playing a 100-line penny slot, you're not betting 1 cent per spin. You're betting $1 per spin. And most of these machines encourage you to bet more than the minimum. 2 cents per line, 3 cents per line, 5 cents per line. Suddenly you're betting $2 to $5 per spin on what you thought was a penny slot. And here's the worst part. Penny slots have the absolute worst payback percentages on the casino floor. While dollar slots might pay back 93 to 96%, penny slots typically pay back 85 to 88%. So you're betting more than you think and getting worse odds than almost any other machine. Let me show you the math. A typical player on a modern penny slot is betting $2 per spin, playing 600 spins per hour. That's $1,200 wagered per hour. With an 87% payback, you're losing $156 per hour. Compare that to a single line dollar slot. You're betting $1 per spin, playing 400 spins per hour, because there's no complex bonus features slowing you down. That's $400 wagered per hour. With a 94% payback, you're losing $24 per hour. You're losing 6 times more per hour on the penny slot than on the dollar slot. But the penny slot feels cheaper because of the name. And then there's the psychological manipulation. Penny slots are specifically designed to create something called losses disguised as wins. You bet $2. The reels spin, bells ring, lights flash, animations play, music celebrates. You won 75 cents. Wait, you bet $2 and won 75 cents. You just lost $1.25, but the machine made you feel like you won. This happens on 30 to 40% of all spins on multi-line penny slots. Your brain can't accurately track whether you're winning or losing because the machine is constantly celebrating losses, as if they were wins. I've watched players sit at penny slots for 4 hours, see hundreds of wins, and walk away, having lost their entire $400 bankroll. They thought they were having a good session because they won so often. They didn't realize they were slowly bleeding money the entire time. If you're going to play slots, play higher denomination single line or low line count machines. A 3-line quarter slot or a 5-line dollar slot will have better payback percentages, clearer win-loss tracking, and you'll lose less per hour. Penny slots with 100+ lines are a trap. Avoid them completely. Machine number 5, progressive slots. Progressive jackpots are tempting. Megabucks, Wheel of Fortune, Millionaire 777s. You see that jackpot counter climbing into the millions and you think, someone has to win it. Why not me? Here's why not you. The odds are astronomically bad, and you're paying for that slim chance with every single spin. Progressive slots work by taking a percentage of each bet and adding it to the jackpot pool. That money has to come from somewhere. It comes directly from the base game payback percentage. A regular non-progressive slot might pay back 93%. The progressive version of that same game pays back 88%. That 5% difference is funding the jackpot. So you're playing a significantly worse game for a chance at a jackpot you will almost certainly never win. Let me give you some perspective on the odds. Megabucks, the most famous progressive slot in Las Vegas, has odds of approximately 1 in 50 million. For comparison, your odds of winning the Powerball lottery are 1 in 292 million. So Megabucks is better odds than Powerball, but not by as much as you'd think. And at least with Powerball, you're only spending $2 per ticket. With Megabucks, you're spending $3 per spin and you need to play hundreds of spins. Most players who chase progressive jackpots never hit the big one. Instead, they subsidize someone else's eventual win while playing worse base game odds for hours or days. Now, there are exceptions. Progressive slots can be worth playing under specific conditions. First, when the jackpot reaches what's called positive expected value. For Megabucks, this happens when the jackpot exceeds about $25 to $30 million. At that point, the jackpot is so large that it mathematically compensates for the poor base game odds. But even then, you need to play millions of spins to reach the expected value. It's a theoretical advantage, not a practical one for recreational players. Second, must hit by progressives. These are progressive jackpots that must pay out before reaching a certain amount. For example, a machine might say must hit by $5,000. If the current jackpot is $4,950, that's a good bet. Someone is winning very soon, and you have a legitimate shot. Third, local progressives with reasonable jackpot amounts. A local progressive that connects 10 machines in one casino and typically hits between $5,000 and $10,000 is different from a wide area progressive that connects thousands of machines across multiple states. The local progressive has much better odds, a more reasonable jackpot size, and doesn't sacrifice as much base game payback. But for the vast majority of progressive slots, especially the wide area progressives with multi-million-dollar jackpots, you're better off playing the non-progressive version of the game. You'll have better base game odds, more frequent smaller wins, and your money will last significantly longer. Unless the jackpot is at an unusually high amount or it's a must-hit by near its cap, skip the progressives. Machine number 6, machines near table games and entrances. This is about placement. And placement matters more than most players realize. There's an old gambling myth from the 1980s and 90s that casinos put their loosest slots near entrances to attract players with the sounds of winning. People would hear jackpots, see winners, and be drawn into the casino. That was true 30 years ago. Modern casinos have completely reversed this strategy. Today, the machines near entrances, exits, cashier cages, bathrooms, and table games have some of the worst payback percentages on the floor. Why? Because casinos realize that players at these locations will play regardless of the odds. You're not carefully selecting a machine. You're killing time. You're waiting for a friend. You're at the table games and you impulsively sit down at a nearby slot. Casinos call these convenience locations. And because you're there for convenience, not for optimal odds, they set the machines tight to maximize profit. I've seen the data. Machines within 20 feet of main entrances average 86 to 88% payback. Machines in the center of the main slot floor average 91 to 93% payback. That's a 5% difference just based on location. The machines near table games are particularly deceptive. Casinos want table game players to hear the sounds of slot wins. It creates energy. It makes the casino feel like people are winning. But those aren't real wins. Those are losses disguised as wins on multi-line slots. And the machines themselves are set tighter than average because the casino knows the sounds will attract impulsive play from table game players who aren't thinking about payback percentages. Here's the strategy casinos use. High-traffic convenience locations get tight machines. They know you'll play there for reasons other than the odds. You're waiting. You're transitioning between areas. You're making an impulse decision. The best machines, the ones with the highest payback percentages, are placed at major intersections in the center of the main slot floor. Places where wins can be seen and heard by maximum foot traffic. The casino wants winners at these crossroads to act as advertising to other players. So if you're going to play slots, walk past the machines near entrances. Ignore the slots near the table games. Don't sit at machines near bathrooms or cashier cages. Walk to the center of the main slot floor. Look for the areas with the most foot traffic passing by. Those intersections and crossroads are where you'll find the better machines. It takes an extra 2 minutes to walk there, but those 2 minutes can be the difference between a 92% payback and an 87% payback. Over a session, that difference is significant. Location matters. Choose wisely. Bonus warning: hot new machine promotions. Before I tell you what to play instead, let me give you one bonus warning: new machine promotions. You've seen these. Casinos advertise their newest slots with banners and signs. Come, try our hot new games. They make a big deal about the latest releases. New doesn't mean better. In fact, new often means worse odds, at least temporarily. Here's why. Casinos pay a premium for brand new machines. They're expensive. The casino needs to recoup that investment quickly, so they set the payback percentages lower initially to recover their costs faster. After 6 to 12 months, once the machine has paid for itself, they might adjust the payback to normal levels. But during that initial period, you're playing worse odds. And the casino doesn't need to offer good odds when a machine is new and exciting. The novelty and marketing drive play. Players line up to try the newest games regardless of the payback percentage. So let others be the guinea pigs. Let others beta test the new machines. Wait 3 to 6 months. See if the reviews are good and then try them if you want. But don't be the first one to play every new release. Stick with established machines that have known characteristics and proven track records. What to play instead. So if you're avoiding branded slots, convenience locations, 6-5 video poker, penny multi-line slots, most progressives, and machines near entrances and table games, what should you play? Here's what actually gives you the best chance at the casino. First, higher denomination flat top slots. Dollar machines or above, these have payback percentages ranging from 94 to 96%. That's significantly better than penny or nickel slots. Yes, you're betting more per spin, but you're getting better odds and your money actually lasts longer because the payback is so much higher. Second, non-branded 3-reel classic slots. Simple, transparent, no licensing fees. Often 92 to 94% payback. These are the old-school mechanical-style slots that don't have elaborate bonus features. They're straightforward and honest. Third, full-pay video poker, 9-6 jacks or better pay tables. With perfect strategy, you can achieve up to 99.5% payback. This is as close to even odds as you'll get on the casino floor. But you need to learn proper strategy and always check the pay table. Fourth, machines in the center of the main slot floor. High visibility locations where the casino wants wins to be seen by maximum people. These locations typically have better payback percentages. Fifth, if you have access to locals casinos instead of tourist strip properties, play there. Locals casinos compete for repeat business from people who live in the area. They offer better payback percentages, typically 1 to 3% higher than tourist locations. The golden rules are simple. Higher denomination equals better payback. Center floor location equals better odds. Generic themes equal better returns. And always check pay tables on video poker. Even the best slots still have a house edge. No machine is designed for you to win long term. But by avoiding the 6 worst types and choosing smarter options, your money lasts longer and you get more entertainment value for your dollar. Let me close with the perspective I gained from working inside the casino industry for over a decade. Casino management knows which machines are terrible. They have detailed reports showing payback percentages for every machine on the floor. They know which ones drain player bankrolls fastest. They know which locations have the tightest settings, and they count on you not knowing. They use strategic placement, attractive branding, deceptive denominations, and psychological manipulation to guide you toward the worst machines. They make the bad machines look good and hide the good machines in plain sight. But now you know what they know. You understand which machines to avoid and why. You can make informed decisions. If you're going to play slots, avoid these 6 machine types completely. Branded slots, convenience location slots, 6-5 video poker, penny multi-line slots, most progressive jackpots, machines near entrances and table games. Play smarter. Choose higher denominations. Check pay tables, select good locations, set limits, and stick to them. And most importantly, treat slots as an entertainment expense, not as a way to make money. You're paying for the experience. The house edge ensures you lose over time. But at least now, you can avoid losing faster than necessary. Share this information with anyone you know who plays slots. Knowledge protects bankrolls. Comment below which machines you will avoid from now on. Subscribe for more insider casino secrets that can save you thousands. And if you or someone you know struggles with gambling addiction, please reach out to the National Council on Problem Gambling at 1-800-52-24700. Help is available. The 6 worst slot machines are now exposed. What you do with this information is up to you.